Hi, Jocelyn. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for doing this today. For everyone who hasn't met Jocelyn yet, this is our newest account manager, and we're so excited to have her. I think
Yeah,
she's been working for just about a month or two, maybe starting in May.
yeah, that sounds about right. May
Yeah.
sound.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going so good. It has been like so I would just say so refreshing, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's so awesome, like just to see our company evolving and growing and having you to the team is like a perfect fit. I know everyone's super pumped to have you and heard that you're doing it's like a great job. And I heard
Yeah,
that it's going well from the people I've been chatting to. So that's always
absolutely.
good to hear. And you, correct me if I'm wrong, were an account manager prior to this position?
I was, yes, I was an account manager for a marketing agency
Okay.
previous to this.
Oh, nice.
We like dabbled in everything, all things
Okay.
marketing.
Did
So,
you, so we do home service at WIT. What did you do before?
oh yeah, no, it was with home services as well.
Oh, so you like know the industry super well.
Yep,
Good.
exactly.
Did you kind of want to find a position that was still in the home service industry? Is that kind of why you came over to WIT or um
So funny story is actually McKenna. I knew her because I worked with her at this previous marketing agency.
Oh, okay.
And she had called me one day. She was in the grocery store and I was actively looking and she
Yeah.
was, you would be a perfect fit. You want
Yeah.
to start literally the next day. And I was
Oh
like,
my
yes,
gosh. You're like,
yes.
yes. That's awesome. Was your old company remote or is this kind of a new lifestyle for you being remote?
No, it was hybrid. I did more in the office than I did
Okay.
at home. So this has kind of been a learning experience with working at home. But I
Yeah.
gotta say, like, the transition has been so nice. I like working from home now.
You can be there with your dogs and whoever else. And you're in Texas with McKenna. And so I assume maybe have you met Paige before or
I actually haven't met her yet. But soon I'm really excited to see her. So McKenna and we live in two different towns, which aren't too
okay.
far apart, but yeah, I'm excited to meet Paige.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I guess you'll meet her at the company retreat coming up soon. Are you
Oh,
excited about that? Have you heard anything about it?
yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to Colorado before, and
Never.
no, so I this will be the first time, and I'm stoked.
That's so exciting. You're gonna have such a blast. Where exactly are you from in Texas?
I live in Lufkin. It's like the best way I can explain it is it's like smack dab in the middle between Houston is like below us and Dallas is above us.
Okay, so you're kind of close to like Austin, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. I'd
Okay.
have to take like a detour, but
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
not
Okay,
too far.
awesome. And is that where like all the crazy weather was passing through recently?
Oh, the hurricane? Yeah. So the hurricane actually went through Lufkin and
Okay.
like did this weird curve thing. So we had gotten some of it, just like the high winds, we lost power. Um,
Yeah, but
and then
overall okay.
yeah, overall, okay, which is we're so thankful for it.
Good, very good. Glad to hear
Yeah.
that. I remember you saying something about on that on the team meeting like Monday morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. I'm from Arizona, so I've like never been in bad weather like that. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do.
It's kind of it's a it's chaotic to be
Yeah.
like to be honest. We were like in the middle of the weather being crazy and then we had like a tornado warning and then it was like tropical storm. So it
Do you
was
get a
just
lot of tornadoes over there?
I to be honest, I didn't think so, but
Yeah.
apparently we
Oh,
do.
okay. Have you always lived there, or is it kind of a new area for
No, it's a new area for me. I
you?
used to live in Spring, Texas for a while, and then I moved to California to
Oh,
reconnect with my dad.
oh,
And
nice.
then I met my fiance who actually brought me back to
Oh my
Texas.
gosh,
So,
that's so funny. Funny how life just plays out like that, huh?
like came full circle, I feel.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you ever think you'd come back to Texas?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not. I
Just
knew that I
not
wasn't
doing
gonna
that.
stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I knew I wasn't gonna stay in California.
Yeah.
for the rest of my life, but I didn't think like I would be planting roots in Texas again, which
Yeah.
isn't a problem at all by any means, but like,
You were
I
just
don't know.
meant to be there.
I guess so.
Yeah. With our company being fully remote and you definitely being fully remote, how is it connecting with the teams? And are you like, do you chit chat with people? And like, how has that been for you? How's the adjustment been for that?
The adjustment has been good. I do have to say, like, I love talking to people,
Yeah.
so being away from people is kind of hard, but I
Yeah.
feel like we all have a healthy there's not a day that goes by where I don't connect with my team, which is
That's
so
super.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it like fills that void of even though I don't have anybody physically here, I still
Right.
have people to connect with.
Yeah.
So,
You still feel the community of our
yeah,
company.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. And with our company being remote, how is it working with clients? And are you able to connect with those clients pretty well through like Zoom calls, or what do you account managers kind of do to jump that hurdle?
Yeah. No, so it's been really nice. I mean, to be quite honest, like I did the same thing at my previous marketing job that I
Okay,
had
nice.
where everybody was like all over the United States. And so everything is just different with WIT.
Why?
Every like I feel I feel more comfortable and I feel more motivated to do things, and I feel like my clients and I, even though I've had them for a short amount of time, that I want nothing but the best for the client at the end of the day, and, like, having the freedom to be completely transparent with my clients,
Right.
um, to be completely open with them and just, like, talk about just life stuff in general. Because like,
Yeah.
well, we talk about digital and it's like this amount of stuff that I can really go into, but then I get to learn and like really build that relationship with my client. And
Yeah.
I think that's like the best part of being an account manager is not only am I building this relationship, but I'm doing my part to build their business too at the same time. So it's just like
Yeah.
all around the best.
That's gonna feel super fulfilling too, especially since you like to connect with people.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And
exactly.
do you think the way our company is kind of formulated and the teams that our company implements kind of allows you to have that one-on-one attention with the company rather than having all of these accounts that you have to deal with all at once?
Yes. Yes. No, like what you're saying is perfect. Like I think quality over quantity is something that you guys really I say you guys, but now I'm a part of it.
No,
That
you. Yeah.
WIT that WIT has, and it's just really nice to be able to like just connect on a more personal level with
Yeah.
them.
That's awesome. I think that's, at least when I first started, that's something I really saw in our company. And I do all the marketing stuff. So I'm not as focused on our direct clients and everything, but just I work in office a lot with Steven and Andrew, and they talk about how important just like the relationship and the partnership with our clients are. And so talking to the account managers and like that you guys are all on the same board and feel the exact same is
Yeah.
reinforcing that idea. So
Right.
that's super awesome. So you've only been working for a short amount of time, but maybe like what's one thing that you're super proud of that like you've learned or that you've seen in our company? Like it could be you about or about you or not about you, but just a success or something you feel really good about.
I feel really good about broadening my knowledge in digital. Before I had worked here, I was on the outside looking in just because I was that middle person between, the vendor and the client. And so now being on the other side of it and learning more about digital than I already knew,
Yeah.
um, is just honestly a huge win to me because I love to learn about new things and just being able to be on like the inside
Right.
looking out is just I- like I'm proud to say that I
Yeah.
my knowledge has really expanded. So,
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I just finished college and I obviously just like went through my whole life so far, like learning. And so being at a company that like really enforces like growth, and that's one of our like core values is like having this growth mindset and
Yeah.
always like pushing for more for yourself and for your clients. So
Yeah.
I would agree that's like something that I also just love about our company. Um,
Yes.
and since you worked as an account manager in the home service industry, um, maybe like an outside looking in, just through your experience, what would be like one unique value that what brings to the home service business specifically?
Honestly, I think it's just the knowledge that we have. Like we can sit there and we can speak the terminology and the verbiage that they have, that contractors can understand, and we just have a good concept of what we know works in this industry,
Yeah.
and we know what could potentially be beneficial for them. And um honestly, I feel like it's just our knowledge of the home industry helps other home industry people
Yeah.
understand what we're doing for them.
Totally. I feel
Does
like
that
that
make
makes total sense. Oh my gosh, yeah. And
okay.
I know that like some of the people on our team, including myself, all have like families in the home service industry. So we all have that background knowledge that we can kind of help the new people coming in that know maybe marketing, but not home service understand. And again, going back to the whole learning base, like it's super important for us to all know our clients and the industry as a whole. And yeah, I think that's something that I've seen WIT really focus on. And I have account managers come to me all the time and they're like, oh, like, I do some of the social ads and stuff. And they just like Paige called me today and she's like, what is programmatic? Like, I'm confused and I would love to learn more. Like, she just wanted to learn more and she wanted to pick my brain about it. And so, yeah, I think that's super cool. So yeah, what are you excited to kind of move forward with yourself, with your own journey, with WIT? Like what do you kind of see how do you see yourself growing in the next, say, like 6 months?
Oh, I think that my digital knowledge and I say digital because it's just like an umbrella of things. I
Totally.
think my knowledge with Google is going to be through the roof, truthfully, because
Yeah.
Google is constantly on this like
Yeah.
emotional roller coaster. But I just feel like I'm going to understand the trends a lot more.
Hey.
Uh, I think that I'm going to understand, just all things.
Yeah.
It's like I
Totally.
just really think that my knowledge is going to be broadened and I'm going to learn something new every day like I already do. And
Yeah.
hopefully I see myself like growing within the company, maybe one day be in a higher position or
Yeah.
something, maybe not in 6 months, but
Totally.
um
Yeah.
just like an end goal, is
Those are
is
so important.
yeah, just where I want to be.
And you'll come on the retreat and probably two retreats within maybe a little bit less, more than 6 months, but
Yeah.
and you'll learn a lot about like self-growth through that. I just did my first retreat and it was so much fun. And you'll meet everybody, which will
Yeah.
probably help strengthen your connections with the team.
Yep.
Because I know that's super important too. And I know you chat with them all day, but seeing them in
Yep.
person is probably
It's
gonna
gonna
just
be
be so
different.
much better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I wanted to chit chat with you about today, but maybe we'll have you back on. And if not, I'll see you at the retreat. Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye, friend.